dubbing over Sonichu. Buckle up and shut up. Here we go.
Sonichu, hand-drawn premium issue. Go, Sonichu. Go out and zap to the extreme.
I will. Thank you, Father.
This is not how copyrighted material works, but I mean, I'm not gonna read this here. Read it yourself. I'm not gonna. Yeah. Read it yourself. I'm not doing this shit. Again, he's trying to say that he can copyright this. Okay, listen, I don't know the full story of this guy or whatever the fuck, but like, there's no way he actually did any kind of paperwork here. He probably just thought, oh, I can just say it's copyrighted and then it's copyrighted. It's not. It's fucking, it's Sonic and Pikachu. You can't, that's like the two fucking things. You can't just say you copyrighted them. I should really stop breathing so hard in my microphone. Right, our story begins in an open field 5 miles from the city of Station Square, which is under siege by the perfect chaos monster. While Sonic the Hedgehog ponders over the destruction, a wild boy, Pikachu, takes notice of the far-off destruction. I am Kristen Weston Chandler, Sonichu's creator and author of this comic. This is his story and nothing less. Feels really like has the need to specify this is his comic. Like, everyone can tell, man. Alright? Meanwhile, nothing's really happened yet. I'm always saying meanwhile. Really just go to the next page, doesn't matter.
It's me. I'm Sonic, but super.
Pika, what's happening over there?
Okay, this whole section is like drawn. I don't know, not really drawn. Formatted? Yeah, formatted stupidly. And I don't really get it, so I'm just gonna try and interpret that the best here. Okay, so Sonic and Pikachu dash first, and like Sonic's obviously like flying over to Perfect Chaos, and then Pikachu's running grass, and then he comes over, and it's like, whoa, what's happening over here? This looks so fucking weird, and you can't see the original comic here, obviously, but like it's so terrible. Oh my god, holy shit. Like, in this panel, it kind of makes it look like Pikachu and Sonic are, like, tag team attacking Perfect Chaos or something. And then that's how spoilers happen. You gotta wait to the end. But no, this is just Sonic attacking Perfect Chaos here. That's kind of stupid. I'm not really sure if this is supposed to be, like, Perfect Chaos spitting Sonic out, or if Sonic is just, like, naturally spin dashing, I guess, through Perfect Chaos's mouth. In like a reverse 4 type situation, or like a forced 4 then reverse 4 type situation. Either way, he goes to hit Pikachu. But so then either through like just momentum or Perfect Chaos spitting Sonic out, Sonic goes to like hit Pikachu, and then I guess Pikachu doesn't react because he doesn't care. I mean, I'd personally care if Sonic was flying at me, but you know. Actual words after forever.
Ouch.
And then there's like energy around them as they fuse, I guess. This part would like actually warrant a meanwhile instead of like earlier. In the comic, the original one with the formatting and whatever, just it goes from the Sonic hitting Pikachu to this like with no forewarning. So yeah.
15 miles away.
So I forgot to get the previous clip. Or drawing, I guess. And this essentially it just says "Girl Raichu" at the top right, with basically the same drawing of Raichu, and a question mark above their head. And then they get like mysteriously picked up by a rainbow, and they just fly off. This is apropos of nothing really. This character gets introduced and then basically entirely taken out of the story within like 5 panels total. Okay, so this panel is supposed to show, I guess, the two of them fusing into, like, the Sonic and Amy counterparts. However, on one part, this just doesn't make sense because, as mentioned, Girl Raichu showed up for a total of 5 panels with no explanation whatsoever. And 2, Amy hasn't shown up at all yet, so she's just, like, been merged with some random character that has been entirely unintroduced and untalked about before this very moment. At the cottage. Raichu, I saw the gasp for you. Where's my Pokemon?
Cal. I am your Pokemon. I was hit by a rainbow, and now I have transformed.
Oh my! You're as beautiful as a rose!
As a rose, I need a new name since I'm a new Pokemon, so you may call me Zapbud / Rosechew.
Also, she says she's a new Pokemon, and I guess doesn't really recognize the name Rose, which I guess means this is less like a merging and more like an assimilation by the Pokemon, which means Rose is, for all intents and purposes, dead now.
Honkshoe me me me. Honkshoe me me me. Honkshoe. Oh. What? Gasp! I've changed. Huh? Whoa, what's happening over there?
Also, I don't get what the yellow in the distance is supposed to be, or what the red is supposed to be. I can really only figure out that, like, it's the ocean, I think, and also chaos is there. This is a really low quality background, and the images are all really low quality, and I made them more low quality because I'm like fucking squashing and stretching them. This is really low quality, I guess, is the point I'm trying to make here.
The battle is on? I've got to help. Time to zap.
So then he like runs over and the standard classic Sonic style thing. But get this, he's also doing the modern Sonic arm thing, which really goes to show how ahead of its time Chris Chan was, because no one else could predict that Sonic would do that with his arms, except #1 Sonic fan Chris/Jesus Christ Chan. By the way, that is a joke. I don't support Chris Chan. I'm doing this because this is really stupid, and I like ironic things. Anyway, Sonic like jumps with the momentum, as you do, and then runs in the wall, kind of like he does in Sonic Lost World. I don't think there's intentional reference though, because I'm pretty sure this was made in 2000, and the 2000 didn't have a lot of things, but I know they didn't have Sonic Lost World, so there's that. And then we go to Meanwhile. Again, it's really unnecessary. This is actively happening. And then I guess he jumps off and
Thunder! Almost got him.
Okay, so in this part, you can really see, I don't know if it's like an intentional inconsistency or not, but at one part he's got like the spiky up points, quills, yeah, and the red eyes. And then the next one, he's more Pikachu-y, and he has the ears and the more down quills and the green eyes. I don't know why it does this. Does this have any meaning? Maybe. It's entirely possible that he just forgot what it should look like midway through, but yeah. When I first read this, I thought they just kind of like blew him up somehow, but I think the implication here is supposed to be that he like flew around him really fast, Flash style, and made a tornado. And I guess the water got like dispersed, so he couldn't hold his form or something.
Sonic, yeah, woo, we love you. Oh my God, have my baby, Sonic, I love you so much. Please.
Later. Wow, what a battle. I'm so glad all of it happened off-screen /comic, so that none of it had to be actually drawn. Not only that, but I have received super speed, a new body, and above all else, I'm able to talk like a human. Wow. And, apparently, I look like that hedgehog I've helped earlier. From the cheers, I guess his name was Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic had just about the same abilities as I do now, and I guess I'm now a hedgehog too. I am a new Pokemon. I'm no longer a Pikachu. So with inspiration, I am now Sonichu.
And from then on, Sonichu went on to make new friends, as well as enemies, and he will use his abilities to stop evil and to save the world. Stay tuned for more zappin' adventures of Sonichu.
Yeah, that's not happening. You will be waiting forever if you expect to believe the words of this charlatan. I'm not doing this, or at the very least, I'm not doing another one of these comics. God, they like, look, okay, listen. I like irony. It's a big part of a lot of things I do. This is just terrible. It's awful. I'm not doing it again. Here's some of my socials, I guess. I've got a blog. I've also got a Tumblr, which I think counts as also a blog. So, I don't know, feel free to get on me about semantics about that. I guess that's it. See you.